Hey y'all, I am back. It's crazy how I've been trying to. Well, I just made the first video and I listened to it. It didn't even come out, but the dream is real, and here. I am again with the dream. I had a dream that a guy who was in short stature, he had curly hair, and his skin was so black. The only thing you could see from him was his teeth and his eyes. And what made him so special in this dream was that I don't believe he was from here. He didn't even walk like he was from here. He kind of walked a little pigeon-toed and a little bow-legged. And his skin was so black, he didn't even need clothing. You couldn't see, I'm telling you, and it had crystals coming out of it. It's like he was like a walking galaxy. He took me by my hand, and he took me upon this, I don't know, I would say steps, but now that I think about it, I don't even think they were steps. He grabbed me, and we flew up, and I was able to look at the whole world, how we don't help each other. And he showed me, like, look at that. Look at the ways. Look how they treat each other. Look at that. And he was short. He kind of reminded me of the Aboriginals from Australia. Them short people in stature. I think they said that they called them, they mocked them by calling them leprechauns. And it showed me that it is tribes that do that. But then in reality, they not really helping. And it's ricocheting off the whole entire planet. Everything we see now, we've caused it. And it showed me like how if we did help, we look back on it. It showed me a man in a brown suit. And he had on a white shirt and a red crisp tie. Somebody needed help. He went and helped them, right? And after he walked off, it was in his consciousness. Like, yeah, I did this. Like, he should feel a reward somewhat. It showed me the consciousness of how people react. It showed me even in the conscious community, they're not helping the awareness community. They're not helping in the psychedelic community. Basically ain't nobody helping nobody without looking for something in return, basically. That's what he showed me. And he said, this is why y'all going through what y'all going through, because everything is a ricochet. It's like, and when I saw it, it was like me. And it's crazy because in the dream, when he took me up, wherever he took me, I don't know, it was completely black where y'all was, like where we at, full of darkness. But I was with him, and it was like light. Like I was looking, it's like, okay, the best way to describe it, it's like if I'm in my room with my light on, I'm in light. But if I look outside and it's dark at night, it's dark. Yeah, but I was outside in this dream, and me observing how we treat each other, it said, look at even the ways of animals, how we treat each other. We ain't even treating each other right. We think we are. No, we're not. Even me. I gotta help more. And your energy will discern it. Yeah. It was like, we ain't doing it right. And I said to myself when I got up, because I had to stop the dream, when it showed me how destructive we're becoming. That's why we have all this rage. And then it showed me how when we killing off people, animals, stuff like that, that energy is ricocheting. Yeah, it's a force that human man can't see. Human eyes would not even see that energy. Like they right here, execution, they just don't know what they doing. It showed me in a dream, and he was so short. He was short, and I was me in this dream. But my hair, my signature blonde was there. That blonde was popping too. And it's like I had a sparkle of crystals because I was in the light with him. But he showed me how we really don't help each other out. And we're destructing it. We're destructing it because that's not what we came back for. We are supposed to be helpers. If what I dreamed is true, even I don't messed up. When I did something for somebody, I don't supposed to remember that. Period. They're supposed to be done, over with. I don't even supposed to walk back and look at it. It showed me how people, when they help somebody, they walk back and look at it. It's like they ain't really help them because you're not supposed to walk back and look at their help. You're just supposed to do it. If this dream makes any common sense to anybody. I wasn't in the clouds. I was like up there. And the way it looked, the way to describe it, being up there with him while he holding my hand in his hands, it felt so strong. But yet, it was a force in this man. He was so dark. He didn't need clothes. He didn't have on clothes. And he had kind of large feet. Like, yeah. And he looked at me and he pointed, see? And it showed me even in the psychedelic community. So that means, like if I have shrooms, somebody wants some, I should give them some and don't think twice about it. That's what I will interpret that dream to be. Can't be stingy because the energy, and that's why we're where we're at, taking and not giving enough. If we would have gave a lot of love, this world wouldn't be nowhere near how it is if we loved everything. And it's enough room. Ain't no overpopulation. That's a man-made concept. Who could truly say, oh, there's too many people on this planet. The planet gonna collapse. Man, we don't need, listen. We already doing that before the earth got to 1 billion population. In my dream, from what I saw, this stuff been going on. And the only people are true helpers, you see. The reason why I say they gotta help more because they still in their tribe. They ain't come out. And I think I know why. Because over here, we're savages. We don't do nothing without looking for something in return. Like, you owe me my $50, I want my $50 back. And it showed me that, like, if that person needed, it showed me, I know it sounds stupid. They came to you for $50, man, get them people that $50 if you got it. Don't even lend it to them. If you can't lend it to them and you don't want to give it away and you don't want to help, just say you ain't got it. Yeah. I was like, damn, for real? It showed me, I'm like, so how do people get whooped? The energy that makes them get whooped. So that made me think about a lot of things. Like, dang. And it said if a person could look within they heart, they would see when they got treated in this material world, because he showed me how it's material and we're spiritual. That's why it can't equal up right. Because we'll, and then he showed me, before I leave, it showed me about when you tell a person rest in peace, you can't rest no proton energy. You breaking up that fractal, like peace, like pieces, like boom, boom, boom. Like soon as you say peace, like boom, 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 boom. So I think it should be togetherness. And I'm like, wow, I use that word, you know what I'm saying, a lot when I be like infinite love and life. Peace, I'm out. I guess I gotta say something else. So I don't know. Yeah, said we really not helping each other out. And he looked at me so sad, like an innocent child. This a grown man with sparkling black skin. I don't think he had on no clothes. He showed me how a man in the crowd of people, I'm looking at all this dark energy. He showed me how we treat animals, all this stuff. He showed me how a man helped somebody that needed help, and they walked back on it. I'm just coming out the dream. I cut the light on and meditated before I made this video. Oh, gosh. Like, we have do more of wrong things, and now this is the ricochet effect, and it showed me even in religion, like all this, like I'm like, wow. So that's why we can't achieve that energy that we're longing for. Yes, like I said, if you ain't got it to give, but if you truly got it, and you sitting up there, you ain't helping, because this is a material world. We ain't come back here for that. His skin was so black, and the way he looked at me, I could have cried. His eyes was like, look at y'all. Every community, ain't nail community, he showed me everything. So that means, like I said, if I have something, I should share and don't even look back on it. Unless it's a fun memory and we talk about, like, when we did this together or that, but then I can't even look at, damn, that's a complicated dream, because if we do shrooms together, I can't even look at, like, I gave you the shrooms. I got to say those was your shrooms. Because technically, it's crazy. But, hey, that's what the dream said. We don't help each other. We not. And I said to myself, isn't enough. He said, you ain't even helping. It said, look all around you. And this is the ricochet effect we get in this material world. We think we doing something. We ain't doing nothing. We think we doing something. We help somebody post it on TV. No, we ain't doing nothing. So that means if I help somebody, I can't even tell nobody. I gotta, as soon as I help them, I will have to let that help go in my mind and keep it moving. Like, if somebody come, like for instance, somebody come to me, I'm in the store, they need $1 or something like that. I should get them that dollar and don't even think about it. That, like, for instance, look at that dollar as if, to me, this is the way it showed me. Now that I'm thinking about it, look at that dollar as if they dropped that dollar and that's their dollar. And they found it or something like that, but it's not mine. Like, I don't know, it's crazy. That was the craziest dream. And it showed me how this world is filled with, we are the cancer of this world. That's why this world is so dark. Ain't nothing really lighting up. Like, we think something lighting up according to that dream. He was so dark, but the light we was standing in, it was like a thin, like, I would say like smoke. It was like a smoke, like how them, and it was a thin line of smoke, like a thin line. And I could see the light where we standing at, and then over where everything else is at, it was total darkness. Like, is there anything else I would like to say? Well, I take dreams as messages. That's why I came and told my dream. And is there anything else before I leave? Hold up. That's one more thing. I guess I started doing my part. And I had to do it. And I can't walk back on it. And I'm out.